when we talk about the trajectory of Pakistan cricket, on one hand, India is just going up. On the other, there's a big dip in Pakistan cricket. And, Baji was talking about how things have really progressed from 80s, 90s, even early 2000s to the situation now. Nikhil, do you almost sense a desperation in the acts of Pakistani cricketers when they perform on the field? They want to really prove themselves that, yeah, we are here on the basis of our cricket, acumen and our capabilities, but you're not delivering, and it shows.
See, for every 15-member squad, no matter which country they're representing, they're also the ambassadors, and they're showcasing how well your cricket board's doing, or the kind of preparations you get them to go out there and showcase their talent in international cricket. You spoke about 70s and 80s, 90s. The Australian side won 3 World Cups together. The entire cricketing fraternity from the world over was trying to follow or emulate what the Australian cricket system has been. What are the coaching methods? Today, every cricket board worldwide is trying to follow the BCCI, saying, what are these guys doing different? One after the other, they got match winners. Right from, Paji was our inspiration, the first World Cup winning captain, that, we could be a world-beating side as well. You look at Tendulkar, you look at Rohit Sharma, you look at Sunil Gavaskar. One after the other, every different era, generation, there have been world-beating stars, and you've got stars supporting that system as well.
Yeah.
What the BCCI has done in the last so many years, of course, the cricketing system has grown, it's gone into villages, the infrastructure has gone down really to the rural system. Today, after the IPL, literally in the last, say, 24 months to 36 months, every state association has got their own domestic T20 league, giving their youngsters, about 200 kids, a preparation or a ground to prepare themselves for the BCCI Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, where they go and showcase their skill set. If they do well, they get picked in the IPL, and they go on there and become heroes as well. So that fear from international cricket stadium or 30,000 people you're playing in front of, that fear is gone.
Absolutely.
It's taught them how that energy you can take.
I think one thing I like to say, the grudge, what you said about the players have. I don't think so. The players have so much grudge. I think the people have. People of Pakistan give me impression when you listen to them, they have a grudge. How come this country or team playing so well and our country was far better on the cricket ground? I think that people can't take it. Player understand we are not better than them. They take it. But I think common person can't take it. That's why they make so much more noise.
But Paji, that grudge also transforms into frustration, which we see in, the breaking of TV sets every time Pakistan loses a match to India. But yeah, you wanted to add a point.
I just want to carry on from what Nikhil is saying. Nikhil has said we all know how our ecosystem has grown and why we are so good. The difference is he mentioned Australia. I think it's just not the coaching. I think it was the attitude, it was the assurance of their future, it was their system where they used to pick a player and they used to give him enough chances to fail or to succeed. We didn't have that. That maturity was not there. Now we see that maturity. The selectors are there, you're picking a player, you're giving them chances. Earlier on, if you just don't do, and there were camps, and you were out because there was only Ranji Trophy. So that kind of insecurity didn't let us express. And we just wanted to just survive. Now its system has changed. Pakistan has got Super League now. See, they thought IPL, but I think where they went wrong was that it was a poor man's league. Because this is just a lower. But they thought the people doing well there. They suddenly, because of the adulation, they become big stars. But Pakistan cricket didn't put them on the biggest stage. Indian system was such that IPL was built up and then we carried on.
Of course.
So I think that system they lacked, and then that kind of overestimation. And once they come up against, they lose to Ireland, they lose to Afghanistan. And then they go back to PSL and they are big stars again. And then the survival is there, because that's the system where the selection team, because everything is connected from the top, the army, the PCB and the players.
Well, no matter how hard they try to keep their politics and their army away from the cricket field, it is all a part of the same ecosystem that ultimately affects the performance on the field.